When it comes to your music catalog, at this point, what's been your biggest song so far?
Man, ain't nothing top do better yet. Like, ain't nothing top do better than what that did to music. I watched that song literally change the trajectory of what people were making. Like, I seen artists shift from making street music to making female music. Like, it was like I made men like love on women again for a little while when I with the impact of that record.
Now, is this just an assumption here, or have other recording artists actually given you your flowers and told you this?
Yeah, no, they actually give me my flowers and literally be like, "Boy, you the reason I started making female music," like, and then you could see the impact, you could see it when it wasn't no female music out or men even catering to women. Now it's like all of a sudden everybody doing it, and that shows you like what you got and what you've done.
Now, when it comes to this song, are there any unknown facts or stories in regards to it that's never been publicly mentioned before?
Um, do better.
Could be in regards to creating it, recording it, or releasing it.
Oh, I recorded it in the closet. Like I literally recorded that song at my engineer named Libby's house. It was literally a house, and I recorded that song in the closet.
Now, those in the audience that are also recording artists themselves or up and coming recording artists have heard that phrase. Hey, I recorded this in a closet. And different closets are all not equal to one another. Are you able to describe this closet in particular, how it looked, what was in it for maybe sound purposes and things of that
Yeah,
nature?
like it was a literal closet. Like it was a amount of space that you would have in like a regular house closet, not like a big old booth, not like no, it was like he just put the little pads up in the closet and it was a closet. He had the mic in the closet in a house. Like it's a real house.
So those vocals that one would listen to this song right now if they pulled it up on a DSP were recorded in that closet. It wasn't redone at another point for
No,
another
he
take.
recorded it in the closet. Libby is an amazing engineer. Like he was dope. I was like, when he told me he was at the house recording this and the booth was in the closet when I pulled up, I'm like, you recording it here? And he like, yeah. So some of these engineers don't get the just due that they deserve because they do amazing work for us. He made me sound like I recorded that song at one of the biggest studios in the world.
Now, what do you think's been the biggest studio you've been to at
Uh,
this point in your career?
that closet. For real. Like those be like I don't like big studios. Like I don't like big old boards, touch screen. Like it takes away that authenticity. You feel what I'm saying?
Now, are there any other secrets, any other Easter eggs, hidden facts nobody publicly knows about this song aside from what you just provided?
Nah, I kind of like spoke on majority of everything we do better. Like how I didn't like the song. It wasn't a song for me to put out that I made it for a friend of mine. Like I kind of like really I'm outspoken with everything when it comes to my music.
Now, did you know when you were creating, recording, or releasing this song that it was going to be one of your biggest songs, if not the biggest, in your current music catalog?
I had no idea. Like, and when artists say that and be like, "Oh, I knew this," like I had no idea. I didn't even want to put the song out because I was a street guy. I come from the streets. I was raised in the streets. I felt like this record would hinder me. Like I felt like it would take away everything far as street credibility or street love or dudes was gonna be like, "Oh, you this or you that," and knowing like like, bro, this ain't, this ain't me, but that record did exactly what I knew it was gonna do. It took away like the whole, but he ain't from the streets, he this, he this, he that. Like, nah, bro, that ain't what it is. But it is what it is.
And what specifically led this song to get as far as it has today compared to your other songs in this catalog?
Um, just the pain behind it, like I was standing up for women, going through situations and just keeping it real with women. Like we don't protect our women enough, and I felt like that song was like a step for me, like speaking up, like, man, y'all love these women, protect them. You ain't gotta hurt them. They been through enough, giving women motivation and giving them guidance and to believing and loving themselves again and saying that they don't have to deal with certain things, that somebody gonna love you. It's just like when you putting power into somebody and their life, it's a different type of feeling.
Now, just to cross the T's and dot the I's here, was it a particular platform you released it on perhaps back then?
Nah, it was just I was on Instagram or Facebook. It was a video of somebody beating up their girlfriend, and somebody put the song behind it, and it made it go viral.
And what platform was that? That it
That was Instagram, but it was through this app called the Repost app. You remember like how you used to have to use that app to repost videos, and I just reposted the video.
and you threw your song on it, or they already had their song on
No,
your song on it?
they already had my song on it, and I just reposted the video.
Now, speaking of Instagram here, speaking of Facebook here, for those in the audience getting to know you for the very first time as well, care to share your screen names on both of those platforms as well?
Lil Donald on Instagram, one Don Soze. Twitter, I am Lil Donald. Man, Google Lil Donald.
Now, was it a cosign from someone on this song at all that helped propel it to become one of your biggest songs in your catalog at all?
Nah, that song literally grew legs and ran its course on its own. Like that record was huge. Somebody did shout it out. I can't call his name right now. But somebody did shout it out.
Was it a marketing strategy of some sort back then for this song?
No marketing strategy, none of that. I was just running ads on Instagram. I did run ads. I used to do like $100 a day on Instagram and ads. And I probably spent $600-700 a week.
And you had done this same ad routine with other songs of yours as well?
Nah, this was the first time this was when Instagram first started doing ads. And when I dropped that song, that's when I started seeing it, and I was like, I'm gonna just try it, and I tried it would do better.
Do you think that had something to do with propelling the song as far as it has
Yeah,
today?
for sure. Ads is the best thing that you can have as anything. If you pay attention, Netflix has ads now. Everything has advertising is always a great thing. So it's like you're paying to show more of an audience. So it was definitely a great tool for that song.
And have you implemented that same ad strategy with other songs of yours since then?
Yes, I do, but I have to see certain things with the records before I start running ads. Like I like to see stuff move organically. Like when people grasp on to something organically, that's when you enhance it and then you run ads and you do this and you do that.
And pardon the brain fog here, but was there a sample on this beat at all?
No, I don't think no, it was no sample.
Were you assigned to a distribution company or record label at the time?
Nope. I was distributing through what is it? Is it TuneCore? What's the distribution company? Yeah, TuneCore, I think.
Do you credit them at all for this song's success?
Nah, I can't give nobody credit. The song is the credit. Like the song and the engineer. I get a credit to the producer, the engineer, and the lyrics. And I ain't even, you feel what I'm saying? The lyrics didn't even come from me. It came from my friend's situation. So I just kind of like put it together for my friend. So I give her more credit than I give myself.
Now, speaking of this friend of yours, how are they doing at this point in their life? Do you still keep up with this person? Things of that nature?
Yeah, we talk, but like life runs its course and people go they ways, but like she's in my prayer because like she really is a part of my life, growing and elevating. So like I gave her a plaque and everything.
What's been her reaction to the song initially? Uh, and did you let her know about this before you even put it out? Because there was a time you didn't think you were going to put it out, if memory serves me here as
Yeah,
what your
she
details
she
are.
encouraged it, she encouraged the record being out. She encouraged the music. She loved my music. She support my music. She's like one of my biggest fans, so yeah.
Do you want to share this person's name at all?
Nah, I don't put people's name in there. I don't know what they got going on. You feel what I'm saying?
Got it. And pardon the brain fog here as well. Was there a music video released for this song?
Yes, yes, I did release a music video. I think I shot it like in a country town at a house. But yeah, like man, I think I paid like 10,000 for that video.
Do you think it was the visual at all that led to this song's success or just the audio itself?
The audio, but the video was definitely a dope asset to it. But a lot of people still haven't seen the video. A lot of people don't even know a video exists. So they just show you the record is so big that people didn't even like look up the video. They just was in love with the record. But the video did amazing too. But it's a lot of people that I'd be like, so you like the video? And I'd be like, I didn't even see the video.
And pardon the brain fog here once again, but there was a remix released for this
Yes.
featuring T.I.
Yeah, T.I. Hit me and was like, man, I like the record. He put a verse on it, man, and I released it.
Now, there are some that don't release remixes to their songs. What was your opinion on creating were you, having that same sort of mind frame with this initially before this T.I. scenario? Like, you weren't gonna do a remix to it, or was that a thought, and then the T.I. just kind of fell in your lap, so to speak?
Yeah, T.I., that's Atlanta, man. That's legendary. So like with me, it's like if anybody come to me to get on a song, I would give it to my Atlanta native before anybody else because like we from the same city. We supposed to build each other up and keep the love in the city. So T.I. legendary and one of the guys that I looked up to being in this music business. So it was like it was a dope experience and a blessing for me for him to even reach out. You get what I'm saying? So it was just the best move for me.
And then when it comes to remixes, there's some artists that have a variety of artists on a remix. In this particular instance, it was just one artist, just T.I.
Yeah,
himself.
just T.I. Yeah.
Was there a thought on adding others? Were there others that were interested in doing this same proposal to
I
you?
had reached out to K Michelle a couple times, and we were supposed to make it happen, but it just be a lot going on. But I still would want to remix from K Michelle to just do the hook and do new verses.
And do you think this remix helped propel the song further?
Like I said, I don't think nothing propelled that song, but actually the movement behind it, the women that loved the song. I think the women they made this song as big as it is.
And how soon does T.I. reach out with this proposal?
It was like at the height of the record, like when it was like the record was scorching.
And last question here about this song. Uh, Sometimes people do a continuation of songs, like a part two, part
Hmm.
three, things of that nature. Was there ever a thought on continuing this
So
story?
it is a part two. It's a part two out right now. Doing amazing actually. Trending all across the world. So yeah, so it's a part two. They asked me for part three, but I don't think I'm gonna do a part three. If I do a part three, it would be K Michelle doing it or somebody else remaking it.
And pardon my brain fog there, but what's the title of the part two, if it's something specific, or the body of work it sits on, if there is?
Yeah, it's just Do Better Part Two.
And how soon do you create something of that nature?
It was like the 5 year mark. Yeah, so it was like, okay, it's been 5 years. I can give y'all some more motivation.
Now, anything else you want to mention about this song or question you weren't asked, people want to know just about that itself.
You know,
And as big as this song has been for you, are there any flaws in this song whenever you listen to it again?
nah, I don't think it could be no way I made that song any different. Like, I think it was literally a perfect body of art. Like, I really do.